infinite relay. This in a speed race, man. Not on mine, I'm a guy to find no limit. What they can find, we lift it up and let the cup run it over. Took we to drown the city, my crime specific. I visualize enterprise, peak my paradigm. Keep focused on steep road, hit a climb, we don't intertwine. Say they each their own. If I own it all, I conquer each. I don't need.
Welcome to Philadelphia, everyone, as the 76ers get ready to defend home court in the Eastern Conference. The NBA on 2K Sports. Thanks for joining us this Sunday afternoon. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony. And with us from the sidelines tonight, David Aldridge. You look at Indiana. They come in off a difficult stretch of home games, and a win here on the road would do a lot to get that confidence back.
And this is the first game of a real short road trip for them, so we'll see how their first one goes.
And so it's the 76ers getting on the board first. Clock at 6. Here's Green, and Green slams it in.
Let me tell you this, if you got a vertical leap of 40 inches like Green, you're just going to be able to glide to the rim like that.
Here is something, Greg, from Pacers history. They were a dynasty at one point, and you remember it well.
Yeah, you're talking about the ABA days, but it's true. The Pacers were a dominant team before the merger. They won 3 titles in 4 seasons just before joining the league.
A terrific shot on the turnaround.
High IQ play by Halliburton, breaking down the defense with a pick and creating for himself.
Murray way outside. Misses the 3. And it's the Pacers' ball. Indiana moving the ball around. Back to Green. It's stolen by Harris. So first quarter just over a minute and a half in. Here's Murray driving inside. And it's Murray with the jam.
And this is Murray at his best, probing inside and finding avenues to the basket using that athleticism.
And the foul on Jamal Murray. That's his first foul. Just about 2 minutes into the game, first quarter of basketball. The drive by Green. What an entrance to the league Jalen Green has had.
So much success early on in his career, and it was expected. He's a scoring machine. Anything he's asked to do on the floor, he can get it done. And for Green, it's about focusing on taking high percentage shots. When he does this, he's an effective player.
Murray, good.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
And so it's Murray with it. He brings it up for Philadelphia. Puts up a 3. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
Talk about putting a team on your back. He has been dominant this quarter, and I don't think they are winning without him.
Outside Jack. Outside Green. Back to Jackson. Embiid with the steal. 4-3, Covington. They grabbed their own miss. That shot is off. Pacers trailed by 5. Now Green. He's got 5. Pass to Halliburton. Rebound by Murray.
Had enough room to finish, and that's one he'll usually make.
Embiid wide open. Sinks the three-pointer. Embiid's got 5.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
Here's Green, covered by Oubre. On the wing, Jackson. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Murray outside. Pass to Oubre. Here's Embiid. And they double up Embiid. Back to Murray. 5 on the clock. the dunk by Covington.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Couldn't come up with a much better start than this. They just have to keep it going.
And that one drops.
An effortless finish from Halliburton. The defense has to be more aware down low.
For three, Murray. And the rebound goes to the Pacers.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
And a wide open look for Halliburton. No good on the three. The 76ers leading by 8. Wide open look here for Murray. Rebounded by Jackson.
They say it's a make-or-miss league, and there's sometimes that you miss.
On the wing, Walker. Green deciding where to go with it. Pulls up on the wing. That one wide left.
Defense kind of rolled the dice there, and I'm a little surprised that it ended up going their way with the miss.
Puts one up from 19. Again, the miss by Murray. They time it right. They can end this quarter with a 2-for-1.
And that's how you want to end the quarter.
That's his first personal foul.
So both teams making some changes here.
Substitution on the court.
40 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Pass to Walker. And the dunk by Walker.
When Jarris Walker stuffs it, we feel those pucks over here.
Here's Melton. Embiid with it. There's 21 seconds left to play in the first. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Jackson. And so here is Philadelphia. 6-point lead. 6 to shoot. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Yeah, easy call.
It's his first trip to the line. Free throw drops for Melton. Both good from the line that time. Now, here is Halliburton. Bamba with the block.
And the giant wingspan of Bamba strikes again. Just fantastic at spiking shots in a variety of ways.
And we reached the end of the first quarter. 76ers on top, leading by 8. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And looking at what we've seen from the 76ers, what do you guys think?
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
In this league, it is so hard scoring in the half court, so you have to run every time you get the opportunity.
And with an update from the sideline, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. As ever, Joel Embiid has the pressure on him to be the franchise player. He said it's not an easy job. If it was easy, everybody would do it. When you're actually the best offensive player and the best defensive player, you got to make plays. You can't be perfect. All I can do is try to do my best every game. Kevin?
Well said. His best DA is pretty great, isn't it? Thank you so much for the report. Drills it from outside. Martin's got the lead up to 13 now for the 76ers. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for Philadelphia.
From the very start of this game, they have been giving the ball handlers trouble, using good pressure to force turnovers and get steals.
They've out-hustled the opponent so far in this one. A lot of points in the open floor, and that's giving them the advantage.
And Greg, when things go crazy, coaches are often the first to go. But how often does that improve things?
Sometimes it goes the opposite direction, Kevin. But the simple fact is it's usually easier to change the coach than it is to turn over the roster. And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Yeah, you can give up some size, but that shows you how fearless he is, willing to attack the basket no matter who is in front of him.
In the corner, it's Melton. Another three for Philadelphia.
Oh, great ball movement there.
So the Pacers call timeout, their first of the game. Here's Clarkson. Still yet to score. Richard, the year before you entered the league in 2001, the Sixers made the NBA Finals and haven't since.
Yeah, I just love watching Allen Iverson that season. Won the MVP, averaged 31 points per game, almost 20 more points than any of his teammates. He was the offensive firepower every single night.
The 76ers have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2.
And one of the highlights last year for this group was the fact that they were so efficient from the charity stripe. That's a huge factor.
Here's Halliburton. And once again off the mark by Indiana.
And how's that for a one-man show? Put this fella on Broadway.
The most magnificent alley-oop we could have seen. Here's Toppin. And Toppin throws it down.
A bona fide playmaker. Halliburton makes his teammates better.
Murray way outside. Another three for Philadelphia.
And they're not afraid to let it fly from deep. They're looking to extend their lead with the three ball here in the second quarter.
Here's Clarkson. Bamba with the block.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
And, Greg, while the Sixers have been effective time and again, they've been unable to get past the conference semifinal.
Where they bowed out in 5 of the last 6 years, but you go back, they haven't made it any further since Allen Iverson led them to the finals back in 01.
And you know what? He's just not on his game, no doubt about it. Their deficit isn't totally on him, but he has not been an asset for his team.
3 trips to the line so far for him in this one. Greg, in terms of the Pacers' last few seasons, some have pointed to their relative lack of size. What do you think?
Well, I think a big push for them this summer was adding to their front court, particularly getting more size at the forward positions. And I think they've improved in that regard.
Pass to Brown. And stolen by Murray. Over Halliburton. Again, Philadelphia.
The rhythm, the timing. When Murray is in sync, that pull-up jumper is a thing of beauty.
Now here's Jackson. Here's Clarkson. And the Pacers can't get it to go. And so it's Murray with it. He brings it up for the 76ers. In the second quarter, they've given up just 3 points. It's been several possessions since they've converted.
And they've got to find a way to change that.
Halliburton inside the three-point line. And it's Melton with the rebound.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
Yeah, right now, he's just in his own head. Not much you can do to try and push through it.
Back to Halliburton. For the three. And Philadelphia grabs the miss.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
There's 1:38 left now here in the second. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Here's Martin. Pass to Murray. Count it. Murray's got 24 points.
And they're there's no doubt Murray can fill it up. Good luck bringing him down to earth when he's on this kind of a roll.
Time called here. Indiana decides to talk it over. So both teams changing it up here. 1:19 left here in the second. Halliburton for three. And the Pacers can't get it to go.
He hasn't even made 1 point yet this quarter. Man, his team desperately needs him to get going.
Hey, Richard, with Joel Embiid, his combination of physical dominance and skill, it's almost unfair.
Yeah, he's a 300-pound guy with the agility of a wing. That is not fun to guard. He can bully you or beat you with finesse. There's really no weakness in his game, Greg.
Oh, great timing. He is one tough customer on that offensive glass.
You know, it's like he has a sixth sense of where that rebound is going. Good ball movement here by the 76ers. Here's Oubre. That's good, and that's Embiid with the assist.
A much better quarter for them shooting the ball.
To the inside. Walker. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for two.
And part of what people like about Walker pre-draft was his defensive skills. But he has the makings of a versatile two-way guy, giving good coaching.
And so Walker nails both of them.
Yeah, in this quarter, they've had the right approach, driving and drawing, initiating contact, create opportunities, get to the line.
Covington's shot is off. And it's Indiana's ball. And the dunk by Jackson.
He gives up a bit of size at the center position, but his leaping ability, well, let's just say that makes up for it.
Here's Murray. 24 points for him. Fires for three. Unable to get that one. What a performance by Jamal Murray. He has been the story for Philadelphia. He has really delivered at the offensive end. He's torched them for 24 points so far. We come back right after this. And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. And here's Halliburton. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. The NBA, of course, is so loaded, it's not easy to come out on top. Joel Embiid said, for us to be able to win, we need to try to be perfect. I need to play at the highest level possible. Our shooters and defense have to do their job. It's tough, but it's fun. I guess you have to enjoy the journey as well, Kevin.
Yep, the journey, right, David, is the reward. That's for sure. Dave, thanks. The shot's good from Halliburton.
Oh, give it to Halliburton. He knows when to force the issue and when to just take what the defense provides.
Gets the three-pointer to fall.
He has been a key factor for them offensively, scoring with consistency.
And here's Green outside. That one's rebounded by Embiid. And the foul on Isaiah Jackson. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
And so it's Covington who brings up the ball for the Philadelphia 76ers.
Yeah, but just the second turnover of the game. I mean, overall, pretty meticulous offensively. Pressuring the ball and making a play that created the opportunity.
And as soon as they got the steal, it was off to the races. This is the aggressive mindset that the coaching staff encourages them to maintain.
And the 76ers decide to take their first time out here. Little over a minute gone here in the second half. Pass to Embiid. Oh, boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two. It's going to be on Isaiah Jackson.
How do you avoid fouling Embiid inside the paint? It's nearly impossible. The man is a monster.
And when you look at the moves that Embiid has in the mid-range, he moves like a guard out there.
He studies film of Kobe and Jordan. Look, it shows up when you watch his footwork. It's amazing to see someone his size move so fluid. This is what makes Green so elusive, so difficult to cover. His ability to destroy you with that handle.
And it's Halliburton penetrating. They kick it out to Green. Oubre with the steal.
Clearly struggling here with the foul. Still early. And just one more will put him over the limit.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here.
And worth mentioning, guys, the free throw percentage he brought in from last season, how about 88%?
Murray scanning the floor. Driving to the basket.
And going vertical. Murray's one of those guys with that sneaky athleticism.
Halliburton outside. They get it again. Here's Walker. The layup off target. And it's the 76ers with the ball. Here's Murray. In the corner, it's Oubre. Another three for Philadelphia.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And guys, to go on a big run, get some breathing space, it has to be a great play on each end.
And for a power forward, he can sure get up. I mean, because of that leaping ability, it kind of offsets his height disadvantage.
Murray with it. Guarded now by Jackson. On the wing, Harris. Buries it down low.
Wow, 5 straight buckets coming out of half. They are rolling.
Time called here. Indiana decides to talk it over. And the 76ers making a change here. Right around 3 minutes into the second half. Over in the corner, Green. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
So far, proving he can score in this league. Green drawing more attention from the defense.
The Pacers have gone 4 of 6 so far from the line, missing a couple.
And the season numbers for them at the line thus far are really poor. Something I'm sure they are making a point of emphasis.
Murray, no good.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
Yeah, he might have been feeling himself a little too much on that one. He can hit it, but not consistently.
And so it's Covington who brings up the ball for the 76ers. Harris's shot is off. Right side, Green. That's good. He's 5 for 9.
And he's really shot the ball well, but it hasn't been contagious.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
That's his second.
It's going to be on Jarris Walker.
And they can't be happy they fouled Murray there in the ag. Jamal is lights out at the line.
And he's good on the second. We love the fact that the NBA is constantly evolving. Greg, what have you thought of the recent schedule adjustments?
I think the league's done a great job cutting down on the back-to-backs. And also, I like these 2-game, like baseball-style series we've seen. Limiting travel helps big time.
Pass to Melton. Back to Harris. And slam dunk by Harris.
And I understand that people might not realize this, but he's 6'7". You cannot forget about his bounce because he's got some.
Green with the ball. 16 points for him. Outside, Walker. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Covington with the steal. Goes up. Here's Melton. Finished off the break. Melton's got 7. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for the 76ers.
They've been defending with excellent anticipation all game long. Just look at how many times they've managed to get their hands on the ball.
And also, guys, they pushed the ball and been able to score in transition, trying to take advantage of playing in the open floor as often as possible.
And Covington sends it back. Embiid with it. Guarded now by Jackson. Harris's shot is off. Baseline try. Brown tipped back in for 2. Brown's got his first points of the game.
And they've really gotten on track here in the second half. After that shaky start, the field goal percentage steadily climbing. They couldn't make anything in that first break.
And the 76ers call time here. Both teams will make substitutions. 26 seconds left in the third quarter. And Crowder comes it in.
Rate of baskets assisted, it's a stat I really like. It tells the story of how well you are playing team offense.
Clarkson for 3. This has been a one-sided affair.
Yeah, they've done a nice job of extending their lead and maintaining that intensity level.
Here's Halliburton. It's good, the assist that time from Smith. And it's 8 points for Tyrese Halliburton.
Getting out on the break. Nice finish by Halliburton. Great execution for the team.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
And so it's the Philadelphia
43.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. Here's Philadelphia. Pass to Melton. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Shoots from the elbow. And it's Melton with the rebound. And here's Melton. He'll bring it up for the 76ers. He's off on that one. And he's going up for the alley-oop. They blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance for another one at the stripe. And with the new CBA, Greg, free agent conversations can start basically the day the NBA Finals conclude. Do you like that move?
I think it's good to have rules that teams will actually follow. In the past, it was July 1st, and let's be honest, teams were talking to players well before that.
And he's good on the 3 ball.
3 points.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Here's Melton. Driving in. That's another one for him. His 5th in just 7 shots. And it's time for an injury report. Now let's check in with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge, to see how Jamal Murray's doing. David.
Hi, guys. The head athletic trainer for the 76ers gave me the status. He's dealing with a sore ankle right now, and they're icing it down to try and keep it from swelling too much. tough news for the momentum of the team at this stage of the season. That's all we've got from now. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. Hopefully, we'll see him very soon.
Jay Crowder. That's his second personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for the Pacers, Tyrese Halliburton. Taking 2 shots.
First free throw is good.
And back in college, Halliburton was impressive, but he doesn't seem content to rest on past achievements. He's always trying to take his game to new heights.
Halliburton hits them both.
This is as good as it gets from the charity stripe here in the second.
Nobody near Melton. Here's Crowder. Bamba wide open, and he fires. Off target from three-point range. And it's Halliburton penetrating. Outside, Sexton. They get it back. And the second chance effort by Jackson.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And there's the foul. It'll go on Tyrese Halliburton.
Personal foul.
That's his third foul of the game.
Substitution on the court.
Outside, Martin. Back to Melton. Greg is a guy that led the offense, a floor general. Do you think we're in the golden era of point guards?
Kevin, it's hard to say. I mean, the 80s had Magic and Isaiah. The 90s had Stockton and Peyton. The 2000s with Nash and Kidd. But this era is deep. You got Curry, Lillard, Doncic, Morant, and, of course, CP3 is still going.
Goes up the baseline. Halliburton right side. Shoots over Melton. No good from the wing. Crowder from outside. Bangs home the trifecta.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
And you see this so much more nowadays in the NBA. Teams putting a larger emphasis on jacking up threes.
And so here is Indiana. And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter. The shot's good from Halliburton.
And sticking with that shot, Halliburton impressive with the finish.
Melton, no good. Right side, Green. Right side, Jackson. Good. Great play by Green to set it up. Jackson's got 4 points this quarter. And there's the foul. It's on Jalen Green. That's his first foul.
You know what? You've got to always be in control of your emotions.
And the 76ers with some changes. Here's Embiid. And the rebound goes to the Pacers.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
I'm sure he'll think twice about shooting against him next time. It's harder to thread those passes inside, but the reward is evident.
Here's Murray. Pass to Oubre. And finished off by Oubre.
And that's how you execute offensively. Murray with a great job of getting it to his teammate.
There's Green with the three. And it's rebounded by Covington.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
And Embiid throws it down.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the 76ers.
The bench gave him a big lift in this game.
And listen, Kevin, anytime your reserves can perform at a level that high, it puts you in an excellent position to win the game.
And now, for the year, this is going to take him to 7 wins.
And they'll take the win tonight, setting the tone in the first matchup of this 4-game season series.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Jamal Murray.
And his playmaking is what stood out to me, effortlessly creating for his teammates.
Here's Green, and it's Green with the jam.
This is how special Green can be at times. When he's hot, he can be an incredible scorer.
It's Covington on the wing. Inside. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation.
Indiana ball.
.34 seconds left in the fourth. So another turnover for Philadelphia. And it's Oubre off the drive. And there it is for him.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
And that score probably slams the door for any would-be comebacks. And look, they put this one to bed.
Harris outside. Pass to Murray. From deep three-point land. The shot comes out. The deep three from Green. Off target with that shot. So it's the 76ers winning this one easily. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they put on.
I know their fans appreciated it, and we saw at times just stretches of excellent defense, potency from an offensive standpoint as well. They were pretty much dominant.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast.
The one after two or the three, I'm watching the numbers increase. We gotta pray for the hood. Bro got stories. I hate it. I never looked down on my brothers. I only gave them looks. 20 we truly aligned. Shorty be on me, she love when I slide. Doing too much that could ruin the vibe. I'm playing the cut, I'm too certified. Said I ain't got no friends on my blood to me. Spilling in your ear, that's funny. Hey, not my vibe. I'm getting money, yeah, I'm fine. If I call you bro, you better ride out. Just tell me what's the word and we gon' slide on, guys. Me and bros keep no sleep. Don't approach me if you ain't got no love for me. I ain't got no friends on my like blood to me. Treat my whole just like brothers. If I call you my brother, then we gon' ride. I love you forever, my guy for life. You know it's whatever, if you fight, I fight. Tell me what's the word and we gon' slide on, guys. Me and bros keep. Don't approach me if you ain't got no love for me. I ain't got no friends on my like blood to me. Forever, know me.
700,000 a phantom on a random. Buy the Birkin every time she throw a tantrum. My accountant on speed dial, I told her make the transfer. AI questions on cause I walk with all the answers. I pull up $1 million car, blue, blue, blue. I know some that I slime, woo, woo, woo. Blueberry seats, perfect time, woo, woo, woo. The projects always showing love for me, ayy. Whenever I'm in New York, me and Boogie like cousins. Gotta fire up a jet and take a trip out to London. My diamonds always hitting me in the Leante, always up to something.
Diamonds or baguettes, girl, just tell me if I'm heavy.
I came from the bottom, I came straight out of poverty.
I had to look around and see who's with me and not with me.
Tryna go and stake these billions on a long road.
If I tell you I love you, that ain't a lie. Until I make a couple million, I can't go home.
They won the championship, so I bought the two-tone. Bentley Coliseum riding with the roof
Kill
gone.
my vibe. I'm getting money, yeah, I'm fine. If I call you bro, you better ride out. Just tell me what's the word and we gon' slide, slide, slide. Just me and my broski. Don't approach me if you ain't got no love for me. I ain't got no friends on my like blood to me. Treat my whole just like brothers. If I call you my brother, then we gon' ride. I love you forever, my guy for life. You know it's whatever, if you fight, I fight. Tell me what's the word and we gon' slide on, guys. Just me and my bros keep no sleep. Don't approach me if you ain't got no love for me. I ain't got no friends on my like blood to me. Hold Treat them like brothers.
Put me on top, city on lock, they like when he gon' drop. He done shit the game up when he gon' pop. Yeah, they know the name, but is he gon' stop? Back to back runner the whole summer. On the road, I'ma take the whole globe from him. We ain't had enough. Speaking down, but they know who coming up. And I'm still on my way. But the top don't look too far from me. Never caught off, not one day. And I'm still on my way, still on my way, yeah. I'm just greedy like Chubbs with a hustle like Pooh. Trying to get it out the mud like what I'm supposed to do. It was in my blood, my family even knew. 22 I blew, I owe everything to true. Something out of nothing, that's a cold situation. Know they probably hot, but they froze in the faces. I didn't even rush, I was chosen but patient. Feeling like Russ, I went gold out the basement. Get it by the running eagle chains by the dozen. Told that I love him, it's a whole celebration. Barely getting started, but still gotta embrace it. When it's from the bottom, it's a different foundation. Yeah, it's a different bag waiting on the other side. I just wanna live in salvation. We ain't had enough. Speaking down, but they know who coming up. And I'm still on my way. But the top don't look too far from me. Never caught off, not one day. And I'm still on my way, still on my way, and I'm still on my way,
still on my way.
But the top don't look too far from me.
No, the top don't look too far.
Never caught off, not one day.
Never caught off, not one day.
But I'm still on my way, yeah.
it's like open heart surgery. You can never while I'm currently checking and recollecting the way it was records and stepping, no second guessing and still collecting currency. See the way I'm acting is acting really amazing. Not up for days into my profession, aggression, and my ability to handle it is how I can channel and use it to my advantage and make it work for me. I do what I like, see what I'm like. No media hype, me with a mic, meteorite, fluid and wild, new with a style. Of you as a child, Pedialyte. That was cold. I am. If you want a ruler, then I'ma be the lying down. I am never lying down. I can break a giant down to a medium height with immediate strike. Not that I'm popular with the poppers. Haters be watching us with binoculars. I could just hear them all crying when they see how I rhyme. In my prime, they transform like Optimus. I only do it because I'm great. Flowing, I be killing in the paint. Let them know they can't stop us. Tracks and beats is all knockers. Taylor for the Midwest monster. Worldwide chopper. Twister.
You don't want no smoke with me. I can't hear you. I don't feel you. I won't tell my girl for you.
Shut I'm the best. Southside of Jersey, sick with the words, lyrical purse. In my bag like a purse, every flow feel like Pac, Doc, Coach, I emerge. Yeah. I feel amazing, my mind racing, I've been patient. Look to me for motivation, no more waiting. I got them hating, turn down more advances, don't have